YouTube? It is your boy
Jerrell Jasper, aka Big Kool, coming to you today on behalf of Hoop Jab, and I'm here with special guest, none other than WBC Heavyweight Champion Deontay the Bronze Bowman Wilder. How you doing today, champ?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. My first question is: a lot of people are not, are really down on the selection of Chris Arreola as your opponent. Can you explain why he was picked over guys like Travis Kaufman, who beat Chris Arreola a few months ago? And could you just elaborate on why he was chosen over a guy like him?
Well, with Chris Arreola, and the reason we chose him is because, we were looking for an opponent that was going to be able to fit in with the circumstance. Thank you. To be able to fit in with the situation that lies at hand. We had a situation where it was going to be a short notice, and we were looking for an opponent that's going to bring a great fight that fought with his heart, and no matter how short it was going to show up no matter what. And of course, it was many guys we could have chose, but we thought Chris would be the perfect guy for this. That no matter what shape he comes to fight, no matter what. A lot of guys say they, pick me, do this and do that, but at the end of the day, most guys just look for a paycheck when it comes to me. Man, we're looking for who's really gonna fight, and you ain't seen none of Chris fights that he don't come to fight. He gonna fight. You know what I mean? And that was the reason we chose, because a lot of guys are gonna complain about, well, I didn't have enough time and all this, and nobody got time for that. It's already a short notice. It's gonna be it's short for me. And that's the reason we chose. We chose him. And all the other guys, they just have to wait. They'll get their time where they're gonna visit the hospital when they fight, and they just have to wait. And that's just all to be said.
I definitely agree. Chris has never been in a boring fight throughout my time in watching him, so I definitely expect him to at least bring the fight to you. Whether he's successful or not, that's another story. But second question is, I see that you're sparring with Eric Molina, the guy you beat in your first title defense. What similarities in Molina's style made you pick him in preparation for Chris Arreola?
Well, for one, he's a Mexican, so most of them have that mentality of toughness and want to come. So, and in our fight, he displayed a lot of toughness. He displayed big heart, and that's what we chose him for. Basically the style as well too. So, it was a lot of things that I can name that we chose him for, and it was good to see him in camp. After we fight, that just lets you know that what kind of character of a man that he is. Many guys would hold their pride aside, being that he is in the top. He's in the top. When people doubted him and called him names when he was about to fight me first, he went out and proved them wrong. And look at him now. Even with my other fighter, Johan Dulapine, look at him. He's a civil champion now. That just lets you know that you can't underestimate no one, no matter what fans or critics, experts may say, so-called experts may say. You can't determine the measure of a man's heart. And for that reason, his toughness and willingness to come and give me some great work, that's the reason we chose.
Well, I definitely agree with that. He did give you a good fight. My next question is, what are your thoughts on Alexander Povetkin still being considered the mandatory for your title?
Well, I don't. At this moment, I don't have no comments on nothing dealing with him, the situation that happened or whatever. I'm letting my lawyers and my team handle that situation as best as possible, and we're gonna leave with that.
Okay, I respect that. 3 more questions. My next question is, what is your prediction for the upcoming Anthony Joshua Dominic Breazeale fight? Are you rooting for your fellow American Dominic Breazeale to go over there to England and pull off the upset, or are you just hoping for a good fight?
I definitely wish both of them the best. I want both of them to come in and leave out the ring the same way they came in, and that's healthy. But I think it's a good fight. We have seen minutes where Breazeale had came off a tough fight against I think he fought Mansour or whatever. He was taking all those punches and stuff like that, and but this is a whole different ball game, different style, different height, and stuff like that. You can't write nobody off, though, no matter what they've done or what they've endured in different fights. You can't write a fighter out. You just never know what fighter they're gonna bring to the table that night. Maybe it's his night. He's been waiting for this opportunity to fight for a world title, and now he has opportunity. You just never know what kind of man he's gonna bring. I know one thing: that when a fighter fight for a world title, they bring a different guy out of them. They're hungry already, so they want that. So the average punch is not going to fade him. A punch that bring him down, they're going to have the willingness to get back up and keep trying because you got that title on that line, and that right there makes all the difference. And whatever, that's the thing about being a champion. No fights are easy, no matter what ranking they're in. No fights are easy because these guys want what you got, and they're gonna take, just like I said, a normal punch that knocked a guy down, that won't keep a hungry man down on the ground. You're gonna have to the saying is you're gonna have to kill me. You know what I mean? And that's what these fighters be thinking, because now they know once I get this belt, it get me out of poverty. I'm able to do what I want to do with my family and build my legacy from there. So I think it's going to be a good fight from that perspective. I think that's how Breazeale is thinking. He's been talking about this moment for a long time. So now he has his moment. I just hope he take a full advantage of it. Definitely getting this fight a 50-50. A lot of people writing Breazeale off or whatever, but been in this game for a long time. You can't underestimate nobody. We've seen upsets many times throughout this sport. So I just wish them both the best of luck.
I agree with that. My next question is a fight that I'm pretty sure you really, after it was a week before yours. It's the big rematch between Wladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury. You have a prediction on that fight, and could you break it down as quick as you can, to the fight fans that want to hear your opinion on it?
Well, that's a tricky fight because we seen where Klitschko didn't throw his hands at all. We never seen that side of him. Usually he'd be the aggressive guy. Usually he'd be the one that want to lean on you and clinch on you. But in this case, he couldn't do that with Fury. It was a taller guy, that can hit you just as well as Klitschko could have hit him. So it's going to be an interesting fight to see what happens. Because it's still a question mark on that fight. Everybody want to know what would have happened if Klitschko would have threw some punches and put together some combinations. We've seen Tyson go down by the smallest heavyweight. We've seen that in Cunningham, cruiserweight that came to the heavyweight division. So just imagine a bigger version, in Klitschko, hitting him, and dropping him, so it's still a question behind that. That fight right there was I don't even know how to describe it. I couldn't even put a title to that fight. It was just like, my title would be, what the fuck just happened? That would be my title, I don't know, to be honest. But, the second time around is redemption for both of them. For Fury, I'm going to prove to the world that I beat him the first time, I can beat him again, no matter what. For Klitschko, it's just a point of proving I didn't throw my hands. This time, I'm going to show you who the man is when I throw my hands, Klitschko said there was a strategy of him to not throw him this and that, but I don't believe that. I believe that he was probably a little cautious, a little scared, because now you got a big guy that can hit you as well, too. And everybody always talked about Klitschko's chin, and I know he have stamina problems by experience, So, but like I said, this is a redemption. This is the tell it all fight right here for me. And I think for a lot of people as well too. So, we're gonna see what happens. I wouldn't mind the winner of that fight either.
Hey, the fans wouldn't mind seeing you face either one of these winners that we was just talking about. My last question is, a couple weeks ago we lost a global icon in Muhammad Ali. Could you, I know you expressed in other interviews, but could you tell us over here how what he meant to you, what he meant to you as a fighter and a person, Muhammad Ali?
Most definitely. Just like I told others, I'll tell you the same. When Muhammad Ali died, it felt like one of my grandfathers died, man. I felt like I was so closely for some reason, and not really know. I done met him before, I done shook his hand before, and things like that. But you know, he was definitely an idol for me. You know, before my career even took off. You know, I used to have like VHS tapes 1 through 12. I used to watch of him. Just the things that he did and how he promoted the fight, how he was well respected by people, and he respected others as well too. You know, it's just the things that he did not only on the inside but on the outside as well. For me, you know, that's what makes me label him the greatest of all time. Not just his work in the inside, but on the outside, man. He was highly respected by people all over the world. He captured the people all over, you know, with the attention and with the things that he was able to do. And there'll never be nobody like him no more. You know, he definitely paved the way for fighters like myself and many fighters all over the world, because he showed us how to promote a fight and how to live the fight up to the hype of the fight and taunt fighters and all those things, man. If you taunt the fighters, speaking your tongue, celebrating in the ring, doing all that stuff, man, that was from Muhammad Ali. And man, I just hope his soul rest in peace, man, and his legacy definitely will live on forever. But I may add this, you know, I won my title on his birthday, so that even more brought me a little bit closer to him. I feel like that there was the torch being passed to me before his death, and whether it's true or not, I'm always feel that way. And by me feeling that way, will bring an even more different beast out of me each of my fights, because I feel like I'm obligated to uphold this heavyweight division and do the best I can, and to bring it back somewhat closer to its glory days.
Hey, I definitely respect that, and like I said, man, you're definitely doing things the right way. I'll see you in Birmingham, July 16th, and best of luck with the rest of training camp, and good luck in your upcoming fight and the rest of you know, endeavors in your career.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
You take it easy.
Bye-bye. Okay, Deontay, we have one more interview. I'm going to call you back with it, all right?
There you have it. Just wrapped up the interview with WBC Heavyweight Champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, who will be fighting July 16th in Birmingham, Alabama at the Legacy Arena against Chris the Nightmare Arreola, live on Fox PBS. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. You know we knock 'em down. 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 Yeah, knock 'em down. Yeah, knock 'em down. Yeah, oh yeah, you know that we knock 'em down. Colossal.